Hi, my name is Lorenzo Gasperini, and I am the International Sales and Marketing Manager for Sekonic. And I'm really happy to tell you that today at photokina 2014, Sekonic has launched and released the new C-700 and C-700R SPECTROMASTER meter, which is a spectrometer that allows photographers and videographers today measure all kinds of light sources. A spectrometer is kind of like a color meter, except a much more finer, more precise metering system. And what makes this meter so important, it's the first spectrometer ever to be designed and released in the photo and video industry. And photographers and videographers are going to love this product because for the first time, they're going to be able to measure LED lighting and also HMI, flash, and fluorescence accurately, and that's the really key point. I just want to show you a couple of screens here of what you can do. The SPECTROMASTER has the feature where you can actually measure and memorize various different light sources and then compare them to the last measurement that you had. So here we have a graph of a spectral distribution of light, and then there's also ghosted images behind it representing other light sources that we measure. And we can actually make that bigger if we wanted to by just tapping the get that right there. Not working. Okay, there we go. We can make it bigger so that we can look at the graph better. And the graph shows you the nanometers of color. So it tells us what essentially the footprint of the color of light is, where it's high and where it's low. In addition to that, a really, really important thing with this meter is the ability to read CRI values. Now, this particular light source has got an 81.6% CRI value, or RA value. This is color rendering index, which tells you exactly what this light is producing in color. So we know that this light is going to give us nearly a full spectrum of color, so accurate lighting. Other light sources may not be this good, so this meter will actually give us the filtration that's necessary to not only balance the lights, but get the lights as close to a good CR value as possible. The C700R measures with the Pocket Wizard wireless system. It can measure flashes, so you can measure the flash output. And the C700 is the same exact features, except it doesn't have the wireless triggering capabilities built in. There's many, many different features with this. I think the most important thing that you can't see here that I would want to mention is the fact that the meter is using a CMOS linear sensor to measure the light. And because of the technology that's built into this, it is measuring a 1 nanometer sliver. So what that means is it's measuring a very, very tiny part of the light multiple times, so that if there are spikes or pulses in the light source, this meter is capable of measuring every part of that. So it doesn't miss the pulse, and it doesn't miss the area where the pulse doesn't line up. End of story, layman's terms, what's really important is it sees the entire spectrum of fluorescent LED HMI lighting, so you get the most accurate color out of that, so that you can balance it and use LEDs and HMIs and fluorescence accurately to get the best exposures possible, the best colors possible. And that's what this is all about. It's an awesome product, and it's the first time that it's delivered in this package, in this style, at a very affordable price for both videographers, cinematographers, and photographers. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.